It's match week 3 in MLS Next Pro, and it takes us to the campus of Bryant University and Byrne Stadium. New England Revolution 2 enjoying a 5-match homestand, takes on FC Cincinnati 2 in the Eastern Conference. Hello, family. I'm James Haddon. Thank you so much for joining me. Although the last 2 matches have been at home, New England has not found all 3 points in either match. They have found themselves in draws, once with Atlanta and once with Toronto, earning the extra point in both of those draws, and they're still looking for their first win this season. We take a look at the starting 11 for New England Revolution 2 and Pablo Moreira. They make 2 changes from their draw at the hands of Toronto. Alan Oyerwath and Miles Morgan go to the bench. Eric Klein, the homegrown, starts today, and Makai Wells also in the 11, the former member of the Barca residency program, just 17 years of age, a U.S. Youth International, and a player that the coaching staff is very excited about because of how dynamic he can be in the attack. Also a player to watch in the starting 11 is Jaden Da. He is a young man that just had his first team debut at the end of last month, and so for Da, he is a consummate goal scorer, and Cristiano Oliveira will be a player that can find him as well up front. Now we'll take a look at the starting 11 for Semi Castellanos side and FC Cincinnati 2. They're coming off a loss to Philadelphia. They are also looking for their first win of the season and looking for their first points of the 2026 campaign. They make wholesale changes from their last match versus Philadelphia. 8 changes in total. The only holdovers from the last starting 11, Ademar Sanchez, the 17-year-old, Michael Sullivan, and David Mosqueda. The main man to look out for is Fabian Mrozek, making his debut in goal for FC Cincinnati 2. He is on loan from Liverpool, has been a part of their academy, has made appearances at the U18, U19, and U20 level for Liverpool, and so he is a young man that FC Cincinnati is excited about because of what he potentially could mean for this franchise. There is a potential for him to be on permanent transfer from Liverpool depending on how things go this season, and so FC Cincinnati 2 will love to see what he does this afternoon in his debut. Well, it is a rather chilly Sunday afternoon, 41 degrees here in Rhode Island. Minimum wind right now at Byrne Stadium. What to expect in the Northeast. We are turning the calendar towards spring. FC Cincinnati in their white kits on the road. They have struggled versus New England, and Revs 2 in their navy blue home kits. There's the opening whistle from Mohamed Kalia, and we are underway from Byrne Stadium. New England Revolution 2 taking on FC Cincinnati. Vasquez quickly on the ball, sends it inside, and there's a clearance in behind by Chris Mbayasim. And Cincinnati quickly has a corner under 30 seconds. Cincinnati has just the 1 goal on the season, scored in the opener versus CT United. Would love to get on the board early here. Played short. Now the entry, nodded away, and it will roll out for a Cincinnati throw. Mentioned that they are no wins, 2 losses, no draws for the orange and blue. First 2 matches of the campaign. A long throw into the mixer. Nodded away by New England. Slip through. This time, Chris Mbayasim clears it away. So Cincinnati putting some early pressure on the Revs. Michael Sullivan, center back, played last year with Toronto. Chakar out wide. Slip forward towards Ademar Chavez. Another long throw. This time it'll take a bounce in the box. Nothing there. as David Mosqueda goes down inside the area. On the counter press, ball taken away. This could be something for Cincinnati. Slipped off to the left. And another corner on the horizon for FC Cincinnati 2. You hear Pablo Moreira, the head coach for New England, telling his squad to keep an eye on Cincinnati potentially playing it short again. It will come into the box. And Chris Mbayasim has been all over these entries from Cincinnati early on. Here Ramos will leave it for Dylan Hurtado. Turn to Hurtado. Schneider Mimi making things difficult for Cincinnati. This is something that New England hasn't really dealt with early on in the year. The first two matches, they've had upwards of 68 and 62% of the possession, respectively, in their first two matches. So, although it is early in this match, Cincinnati has been on the front foot. They have made it difficult for New England to find possession. First time now for the Revs to see a little bit of the ball. Ascendant controls. Eric Klein. Nice diagonal to Oliveira. Mario McIntosh on the end of this. One thing for New England that they want to see in this match from the coach's mouth, Coach Moreira sharing with me that although his team has done really well with possession, they have dominated the ball, they have not executed. And although the stats show great numbers, 20 shots in their first two matches, the goals have not come. Only the one versus Atlanta. So in this match, wanted to see the final product, needs to see the final product. Mimi missed the foul. And you can see Javon Masindon is not pleased. Felt like he was contacted with initially. Tracked down by Ari Ramos. Played the last 3 seasons with Cincinnati. Jaden Daw with the deflection. And now the aggressiveness defensively being shown by New England. And Rosek just sends it out. Kept in for the moment by Schneider Mimi, but it will be a throw in for New England. Wells into Schneider Mimi. Wonderful ball across. Oh my goodness! Tic-tac-toe for New England, and Makai Wells, the beneficiary. Revolution 1, Cincinnati 0. This is execution at the highest level. as this ball comes to Makai Wells, and he plays Schneider Mimi forward. What a wonderful ball central to open everything up. Masinden's one-touch pass, all the information on it for Makai Wells to hit it first time, and that is why he is so highly touted. Wells with the opener for New England. It took less than 10 minutes for the Revolution to take advantage, and they are on top of Cincinnati.
Revolution 2 by number 77, Makai Wells, at the 77th minute.
Makai Wells, the U.S. Youth International, we pointed him out in the open because of what this franchise, top to bottom, from the first team level all the way down through the academy, believes in him. He scores in the 7th minute for New England. His movement, everything on display there for such a young player at 17 years of age. Light ball all the way down to Mimi, then continues his run. Has Mimi really opened everything up with his ball into the middle. And for Javon Masinden, he is credited with the assist. But that's how you draw it up. Just as we were saying, that Coach Pablo Moreira wants to see execution with possession. He'll be very pleased with that. Cristiano Oliveira. Shannon, another big switch. Javon Masinden fresh off his assist. Klein. And Oliveira will carry for New England. Eric Klein cutting through lines. That's a shove from behind, not necessarily by David Mosqueda. Oliveira slides to McIntosh at the end line. His cross is cut out for the moment. Now Jaden Daw inside the box. No turn, aggressive. Masinden mishit. Makai Wells shielding off Ademar Chavez. Now Masinden. Klein. See New England not letting Cincinnati out. Makai Wells plays a ball over the top. And Rosek comes away with it for Cincinnati. So much space for New England to operate in as they cut through lines once again. McIntosh out wide to Oliveira. His cross earns New England a corner. New England has just been able to slice through Cincinnati. There's no pressure on the ball. And then Eric Klein has found options out wide. Now Cristiano Oliveira, out-swinging ball, nodded away. Jaden Daw will repossess for New England. Daw, centering ball. Off the collision, New England, again, won't close the door here, and they have another opportunity. Oliveira's cutback. And Judas Ikeda was offside. But this is the MO for Coach Pablo Moreira's side. He wants to be extremely aggressive in all phases, attack, defending, and transition. We've seen it in the attack as they have gone to goal a couple of times already. They have the opening goal thanks to Makai Wells. But defending after the first 3 minutes or so, when Cincinnati had possession, it has really been all New England. Cincinnati has not had the opportunity to connect passes. And again, Morosek looking like he's planning to go long with this ball. They won't try to build out of the back. Still lots of time remaining in this match for Cincinnati to create. But if things go as we've seen, it will be more of the same. Hurtado closed down quickly by Makai Wells, showing his defensive work rate as well. Chavez, nowhere for him to go. Hurtado cannot work around a couple of defenders. Masindin shoved down. Play continues for Cincinnati, however. After the ball is lost by Cincinnati, New England once again will carry in possession. For FC Cincinnati 2 and Sammy Castellanos saying that just wants to continue to build a lot of young players on this squad. But can they build on the last match? Judas Ikeda has slipped in behind. His cross takes a deflection right into the hands of Fabian Morosik. Who has been busy early today for Cincinnati.
Got him now, got him, go! Go, Eric! Go, BD! Late! Well done. Well done, guys.
Right, Eric. Double down, come on, Eric. One.
Masindin with time to diagnose. Oliveira has dropped back from his right wing position. It's one thing that New England can do as well, as Oliveira and McIntosh can interchange. Masindin. Saketa. Now Mimi. Played that wonderful ball centrally, which turned into the opening goal. Saketa. Big shot. Takes out his opponent. Judas Ikeda saw some space opening up, decided to fire, and it was right into the midsection of Yair Ramos. So that knocked the wind out of him for sure. He is back on his feet and will need a moment to regain his wind. Yeah, Ramos in his third season, as mentioned, with FC Cincinnati, 30 appearances and 14 starts over his time with the orange and blue. McIntosh, wonderful run over the top. His cross, nobody was home. Mario McIntosh recently signing for New England, and just a dream come true for him. Came all the way from Newark, California. And for McIntosh, got a chance to talk with him this week just about when he first got to New England, had to meet his host family, and how now this feels like a family. Masindin too light of a touch, trying to play in Oliveira. Ball won back by Klein on the slide, and a shove from behind of Saketa unnecessarily gives New England a free kick. So the guilty party is Yair Ramos. Hopefully that is not retaliatory, as Saketa is the man that had the shot that hit Ramos in the chest / midsection. 20th minute of action. Cristiano Oliveira and Judah Saketa both standing behind this. Saketa sends the ball in. It skips off of Charlie Holmes and will be a corner for New England. So Cristiano Oliveira made his first team debut last year in Open Cup play versus Rhode Island FC. Stands behind this corner. Launched into the box. Makai Wells at the back post. Ball still squirting around, and will be a goal kick. This match has been controlled by New England. Everything dictated by the press of the Revs. Slicing through is Hurtado. Cannot connect with a teammate. Look like offside is the decision. So the Revs will have possession. Can Cincinnati give New England a bit of their own medicine? And they turn up the heat defensively and find some possession.
Together, guys, together. We gotta go together. We go together. We go together now.
Nice little touch there, but the connection unsuccessful. So Masindin picks out Oliveira. Oliveira's entry, Jaden Da. Can't get on the score sheet. Header from Jaden Da, wide of the mark. Jaden Da returning this season from injury last year. Made his first team debut February 28th. A lot of just great stories. Masindin slips towards Da. He's tripped up. The ball is lost prior to the contact. shove on the touchline. That is Mosquera or Vasquez, excuse me, Hurtado. They have to be careful. Nice turn there by Orejarena. Now Chavez. Slick idea. Poor pass here. This could be trouble. Orejarena just surrounded by Revs. Engulfing defending from New England right now. Cincinnati must feel like there are 12 players on the pitch for New England and not 11. Everywhere they turn, anytime they try to connect a pass, there is a Rev there. Saketa closed down quickly. Masindin digs it out. Looked like he was playing Twister on his knee as he just walked around to keep possession. And a yellow to Audemars Chavez for delaying the restart. So we have our first booking in the 24th minute of Chavez. He signed his first team contract in January. He scored in the CONCACAF Champions Cup versus O&M earlier this year. He's a rising prospect. But right now we'll have to play on a yellow card. Mbaya Sim. Nothing there. Hurtado. Watched by Masindin. Off the turnover, Masindin, a wonderful ball to Makai Wells. Mimi. Offside on Schneider Mimi as he looked to play on the cross.
Mimi, Makai, hey, timing of that, Yeah. Next one.
Again, Javon Masindin showcasing pristine ability to pick out passes. He has the assist earlier today, and again found Makai Wells that time with a runner off his left shoulder. Coach Marrera saying that both Wells and Mimi need to be on the same page with their timing.
No foul, Jaden. Well done, Jaden. Got him, Jaden. Nothing. Go again. Go. Well done, Cristiano.
Eric Klein takes over in possession for New England. Cincinnati has rarely been in their attacking half this match, much less have any possession. And once again, New England on the ball, in front by a goal. Came early in the 7th minute by way of Makai Wells. Now to Mario McIntosh. Schneider Mimi. New England looking very mature right now on the ball. Saketa. McIntosh ball a little loose and out of touch.
You gotta accelerate that one, Judah. Lock him in, lock him in, lock him in. Double down, double down. Two guys there.
And that's smart. They're on the outside by Charlie Holmes just to relieve some of the pressure being put on by New England as he felt contact and was being held.
Run with the press, Leo.
Right to the right.
By a sim, wonderfully done. Jaden Da was trying to reconnect with Masindin, who felt he was held up. No airspace for Cincinnati. Have barely been able to breathe in this match. That's just due to how connected New England has been defensively.
Stay, lock.
Off the quick restart, Eric Klein. Makai Wells offside.
Hold it, Makai. No need to play quick. Guys, we go together. We go together with Jaden. Go! Go, Cristiano! Got him! Got him! Well done. Back in.
Chavez and Hurtado. Cincinnati connecting passes right now. Mayer almost was the target. Now this shot by a sim, a lot of contact inside the box. Play on is the decision. Jaden Da got his arm up around the shoulder of Leo Orellana. That is why play has come to a halt. A foul given. And Cincinnati almost out of nothing found an equalizer. Sequeira cannot connect with Jaden Da. Cincinnati as a team has struggled on the road against New England. Just one win and 5 matches on the road versus the Revs. However, New England is trying to snap back-to-back losses to Cincinnati after getting the first win of the year at home. Lost 2 matches last year to Cincinnati. Chavez on a yellow card commits the foul. So he's having a conversation with Mohamed Kalia. Chavez picked up that yellow card in the 24th minute. Makai Wells receives this over the top. Schneider Mimi, ball inside the box, and Demario McIntosh could not get his head around to put any power on that as it just fluttered in the air for the Liverpool loanee.
Good. Got it, Javon. Got him. There we go. Well done.
McIntosh, a good touch to open him up. Makai Wells could not put it on frame. Javon Masindon tracks it down. Schneider Mimi, an entry in the box. That's dealt with. Jaden Daw, Mario McIntosh, and New England continue to put the pressure on. Daw runs out of real estate. A goal kick coming. About Cincinnati as a whole against New England. Last season, they were a team that struggled for a lot of the year, but snuck into the postseason. Falling in the first round to Philadelphia, that precipitated a coaching change. This is Sammy Castellanos' first year. For New England, they finished third, just 4 points off of first place in the East. But they fell in their first match of the year, shocked by Chicago, 1-0. They also under new leadership with Pablo Marrera.
You want to come back to the side. Come back to the side. Jaden, come over. Jaden. Who's off of him?
Mayor Ramos of Cincinnati. Yeah, Cincinnati just trying to find any avenue into their attacking half. Hurtado, Oraena, now Ramos.
Gotta get up with them, guys. Chris.
Now Oliveira into Sequeira. Patience shown by New England. Masindon. Mimi. New England in no rush. In front by the goal. Makai Wells scoring in the 7th minute. Wells with possession right now. Oliveira joining the attack. Klein. Masindon. McIntosh. towards the back post. And Morosek will secure the header from Jaden Da. Again, the ball moving with purpose for New England. Demario McIntosh operating on the outside versus Charlie Holmes. Not a bad entry. Jaden Da just couldn't keep the header down. Now, an injury for Cincinnati. Sammy Lachakar, the 23-year-old who played his last 4 years at UNC Greensboro, is the man that is needing medical attention. He is back up. He will have to come off for a moment as medical attention was called onto the field for him. So Cincinnati will play down a man for a minute. Not a part of the on-field training rule. Added laws of the game, thanks to MLS Next Pro and MLS. The time substitution rule and on-field treatment rule, two new rules that were born out of MLS Next Pro and out of MLS. Something that the league is very proud of. And now that it's been added to the laws of the game, will be a part of world football, including the World Cup this year in the Americas.
We pressure. We're upper man for a minute. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Upper man for a minute. Let's go. Make him pick it up.
And Morosek trying to take as much time as possible before picking the ball up, knowing that his team is down a man for that minute. Ascending with control for New England. Big ball over the top. Oliveira is on it. Cristiano Oliveira loses his footing. Ball takes a deflection. Mario McIntosh shot is blocked. And the clearance. Can New England take advantage? As now being waved back on is Lachakar. And Cincinnati is at full strength. Wells is steamrolled, but it's given to Cincinnati. 42nd minute of action. And New England enjoying a 1-goal lead and most of the possession in this match. Can they finish off this first half? Or can Cincinnati shock New England with a goal of their own? David Mosqueda fighting with Schneider Mimi, and Mimi wins that battle. Mimi turns it over, however. Hurtado slips that ball into Vasquez. Now Ora Arena, a miss hit. Aiden Da, good hold-up play, but could not connect with Judah Saketa. Da, from his striker position, pops up near midfield, pick up possession.
Calm on it, guys. We push. Well done, Devon. Well done, Devon.
With him. Yep. Push. You're good.
Chris, back in, Chris.
Masindon, lifting ball. Saketa secures it on the touchline. Klein. Mimi. Makai Wells earns a foul. Intellectually sound play from the young player, Makai Wells. He found a little crevice around Dylan Hurtado. Hurtado knowing he was beat, but just could not help himself as he committed that foul. So a set piece, an opportunity for New England to find another goal before half. We'll talk at the half with Matt Hedges, the FC Dallas great, now an assistant for North Texas SC. The early word is 2 minutes of added time. Oliveira to do the honors. Play short. Now Oliveira's ball is skipped up. That bounces off the arm of Yair Ramos. But Mohamed Kalia says that it was inadvertent. So Leo Ariana finds possession. Rosek, the goalkeeper,
Attention,
out wide.
The fourth official has awarded 2 minutes of added time
2 minutes
to the
of
first
added
half.
time here at the end of the first half. Mosquera, nowhere to go. Played a minute of our minimum of 2. Hurtado is picked out. No options in front of him. Now Cincinnati works back. Time starting to dwindle in this first half. Can they create something? Vasquez. Offside. So as the minimum of 2 has been played, there is the halftime whistle for Mohamed Kalia. And we go to the break with New England in front by a goal. 1-0 on top of Cincinnati. Coming up at halftime, the rumors are true. Danny Rojas from the Ted Lasso show has been in camps. Plus, the pathway is not restricted to players, as some assistants and head coaches have made their way up the coaching tree within MLS clubs. All that and more as we start the halftime show after a break.
Boys hear cinnamon, flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still sticking ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best, can rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions, trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next. Just want to know what's next. Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now. Oh yes, man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins it!
Our halftime score, New England 1, Cincinnati 0. There have been a number of coaches who started with the youth to the MLS Next Pro side and are now assistants and even head coaches in MLS. Let's meet a player who had a decision to make after his career between the lines and decided to give it back as a coach as we head to North Texas and chat with Matt Hedges.
Very excited to be here officially. I helped out a little bit last year. I really enjoyed my time working with the players, working with the staff. So, I'm glad to be able to be on the staff full time and be involved. Towards the end of my career, I started thinking about what I wanted to do, post playing, and coaching was something that for a while I didn't know if I wanted to do it. When my kids started to get a little bit older and I started doing it with them, I started enjoying it, and I thought, I had a lot of knowledge that I could pass down to young players. That was kind of an easy decision after thinking about it. There's lots of different things that I can teach them from my career, but also, the mentality, the intensity, the winning mentality is what I want to bring to the young guys because they're going to need that. I played at a high-level college, and I was still a little bit overwhelmed when I first got here, and it's the adaptation. If you don't do it quick at that time, then you were kind of out of the system. But now I think, especially with the academy and bringing those guys up and then moving into a environment like MLS Next Pro with North Texas, then I think it's a big jump in the quality of, everything that is involved with this. And I think it's huge for developing players. I think there used to be a lot of guys who kind of got pushed out of the system if it wasn't working right away, but now those guys maybe get a second chance and can develop into good players. Yeah, it feels good. It feels like home. Like you said, I've been here for a long time. I know a lot of people here. I knew John beforehand. I knew a lot of the other staff beforehand, and even some of the players I still know. So it's just nice to be back in a familiar environment and be able to give these players my knowledge. This year, I think my goal is to improve our defensive solidarity. Obviously, I want to try to improve individually the players in the defensive line, help them improve their tendencies. But, as a unit, I want our group to be solid and to give up less goals. That's always the goal. And for me, that was my big thing as a player throughout my career. I always wanted to give up less goals, and I think that's something I want to pass on to these defensive players.
Welcome back to Rhode Island. New England Revolution in front of FC Cincinnati 1-0. It's not an act. One of your favorite Ted Lasso actors did make an appearance in camp and actually can play. We tracked him down to talk about the experience with Chicago Fire.
Hola, hola, this is Cristo Fernandez, and we're here at the new facilities in Chicago Fire. Very happy and grateful to be here. I know I've been doing more acting and filmmaking these last couple of years. I would have never imagined how life was gonna turn for me. Never imagined that with my new dreams of film and acting, football, soccer was gonna be the thing that was gonna open them for me. I say this because I've always missed football, soccer. That's my first love. The level is very intense, young upcoming players, so lots of potential in this club. I can say that this is world-class level. I played professionally back home in Guadalajara. We didn't have this level of world-class facilities. I think the club is doing something great for both the city, the team, the players. It's a dream come true for anyone to be here. So for me, it's also a dream come true to be here now, and I am grateful for the opportunity. What has surprised me is the level of the team. I've seen both the first team, the second team, the players, they're doing something great. And what surprised me as well is the quality of the people, very nice people. And that also says a lot about the club, and I think that's very important. It's been really nice getting back to the field, training, and really giving my best and believing I still can play this professionally, and we'll see where the dream takes us. But it's been really nice.
Welcome back here to Rhode Island. The matchup between New England Revolution and FC Cincinnati. Right now, New England leads 1-0. As halftime continues, let's reintroduce our newest club in 2026, CT United.
This is Connecticut's newest club, built for the entire state, not just one city.
Connecticut's a pretty culturally diverse state. Doesn't really have one major city. There's a bunch of small cities that are pretty close to each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage the founding partner of Connecticut Sports Group, Mr. Andre Swanston.
I remember feeling like, okay, it's on now, because talk is cheap. A lot of people say, oh, you know, I'm going to own the team, and da-da-da. You hear that all day, every day, everywhere. And so it kind of, you know, it was late 2023 when kind of everything went through. We knew it was approved and it was going to happen. And it was just kind of, Michelle and I were like, all right, okay, it's on now, like, let's go.
I want to thank all of you who have made today possible and who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to bring these ideas to life, including the entire team from the Connecticut Sports Group.
Before the first professional match, the foundation was already in motion. In 2024, CT United launched its professional academy.
We started our academy first because we wanted to, one, make CT United tangible to the community and so they could see it, touch it, feel it, that we're here.
One of my first conversations with Andre and Michelle, when I met with them and we really started discussing, you know, their vision and what they wanted for their football team in the state of Connecticut, the ambitions, they're breaking down the barriers for giving kids opportunities to play in the academy. Once you have that idea, then I think it becomes pretty clear in terms of now bringing in the right people in your staff and to start to identify the right type of players you want to come in.
It starts in MLS Next, and it continues in MLS Next Pro.
I think we're headed in the right direction. You know, we have a good group of guys. Coaching staff is alive and ready. And I think we're just pushing towards, you know, the start of the season and looking to have a good season.
We knew that we wanted a team that was entertaining. We wanted a team that was going to dominate with the ball and against the ball. A team that looked to play forward, a team that is aggressive.
They're entertaining players, man. I mean, I'm really excited being in the league for 4 years and seeing the group that we're gathering together makes me happy.
What the ownership and the sporting director laid out to me, we had a couple of calls before I decided to join the team. It was very ambitious. I like what they have planned for the team, and I like the future, and I want to be part of this project. We have a lot of young players, so I know we're going to be very energetic. We're all here to learn, to get better, and you know, when you're young, your brain is like a sponge.
So, here's the standard.
Connecticut is used to winning. We've got to show them like we're playing for real, like we're not messing around. And then also I think with being the only black owner in the league, like I'm not losing, right? Like I refuse to make it seem like I can't build something that can compete on the level.
Welcome back to halftime between New England and Cincinnati. We roll right along and just continue with some scores and schedules for this league. We see what happened earlier in the week. Orlando with the win on top of Chicago. Red Bulls with a convincing victory over Inter Miami. And then Carolina Core went up 2-0, but then Orlando City B came back. So back-to-back wins for Orlando City. Now, what to expect moving forward. FC Cincinnati will play in Heck is Plausible with Columbus Crew 2 on Saturday 21st. And then rivalry week rolls right on. A Texas derby between North Texas SC and Houston Dynamo Dos, Chattanooga and Huntsville City. That'll be a fun one as well. Now let's take a look at some halftime highlights. It was really one-way traffic throughout the first 45. New England Revolution came out firing as this ball drops to Makai Wells. Located Schneider Mimi, and just look at this ball, central. One touch from Ascendant into Wells, and he also hit it first time. Morosek, welcome to MLS Next Pro, the goalkeeper for FC Cincinnati. Nothing he could do there as he was caught flat-footed. Now we'll take a break and be back for the second half between FC Cincinnati and New England.
Should be a fun season of MLS Next Pro. Oh my! Pedrinho wins
it! Yeah. Boys hear cinnamon. Flow tastes sweet like cinnamon. Open up doors, I'm a gentleman. View top floor, I'm still staying ahead of them. Running on fumes and adrenaline. Do what I do best. Can't rush in like a roulette. You can't name a better duet. Don't ask questions. Trying to figure out what sound. Don't worry about what next. Just know what's next. Man, I say it so loud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now. Oh yes. Man, I say it oh so proud. Don't worry about what next. Just know we got now.
Welcome back to Burns Stadium on the campus of Bryant University, home of New England Revolution 2. And the Revs in front of FC Cincinnati, 1-0. Makai Wells with the goal in the 7th minute for New England to give them the lead. Again, for the Revs, this is par for the course. Past 2 matches prior, they found themselves earning 2 points. Drew at the end of their first match versus Atlanta 1-1 and a 0-0 draw and a shutout for J.D. Gunn the last match, and in both matches they earned the extra point in the penalty shootouts. And so for Gunn, in goal for New England, looking to make it back-to-back clean sheets. And New England has been the team to beat in regards to possession over their first 3 matches. They have had 70% in their first match, 62% in their last match, and right now trending in that direction versus Cincinnati. What is the adjustment for FC Cincinnati in trying to win possession back? How can they build despite all the pressure that's being put on by New England? And if you are New England, can you find more goals at home? Last year they were wonderful here at home. Matches played at Gillette Stadium. They finished with 8 wins, 4 draws, and 2 losses. It results in 12 of 14 home matches for dropping their home match to Chicago in the playoffs. Muhammad Kalia blows his whistle, and the second half begins. New England in the navy blue kits, and Cincinnati in the white. Immediately, Jaden Da is putting pressure on the back line of Cincinnati, and New England will have a corner. Saketa fires this ball in. Doesn't meet the first line. Michael Sullivan heads it away. Kept in by Oliveira. No substitutions for either side after the first half, so the starters remain. Saketa. Good ball. Wells blocked. And Michael Sullivan behind for a corner. Just good movement from New England. Judah Saketa with the beautiful ball towards the back post. Makai Wells had his initial header blocked, his second shot blocked, and another corner for New England as they search for a second goal moments in to the second half. This ball comes in tight. Michael Sullivan clears it away. It's been last year with Toronto. FC2 did Sullivan. Was a consistent captain for that squad. Wears the captain's armband today for Cincinnati. Klein trying to pick out Jaden Da. Advantage was going to be played, but with McIntosh touching the ball out, it will be a free kick from about 19 yards out for New England. Two potential takers, Cristiano Oliveira and Judah Saketa. Saketa, Masindin spilled for a moment, but then recovered by Rosick. Charlie Holmes is tripped up. And play returns to Cincinnati. And talking with Coach Castellanos of FC Cincinnati, what he wanted to see from his team this week. He wanted to see better decision making and wanted to sustain possession. Have not been able to do that up to this point in the possession factory because of just how New England suffocates you defensively. Last week versus Philadelphia, Cincinnati was outshot 13-3, and Coach Castellanos was very clear that it's just the way that Philadelphia plays. They close you down to one side. They don't give you a chance to possess the ball, and they make it difficult. New England has been all over doing the same thing. Michael Sullivan goes over the bench of New England. That was a crunching tackle. Tap forward, Holmes trying to beat Eric Klein down the line, but Eric Klein sends it out of touch. The ball, Holmes into the box. It's cut out by New England. Oliveira into Jaden Da, waiting for reinforcements. And he will lose possession. Nobody home to help him out. Now Chavez. Hurtado. And Cincinnati has the go-ahead goal, but it will be called back for offside. It was David Mosquera who found himself behind, but he was offside. But maybe that gives some life to this Cincinnati attack that had felt lifeless for a lot of the first half. Klein quickly forward towards Makai Wells. Wells slithers in. Now Masindin. McIntosh hits the woodwork. And now things really flying back and forth for both Cincinnati and New England. Let us see if that wakes up Cincinnati just to potentially taste a game-tying goal. Now that could give them confidence. Holmes launches towards New England's goal. And now J.D. Gunn, who too has been woken up by that attempt from Cincinnati, will collect. Foul by Judah Saketa, another teenager, recently signed with the second team. Chavez working hard on Klein. Jake Shannon with the clearance. By a sim with a high boot, and that's going to be a yellow card. So Chris Mbayasim picks up the first booking of the day for New England in the 54th minute. And within the first 10 minutes of this second half, things have looked better for Cincinnati. In search of their first win of the year, they lost their first two matches, 3-1 to Connecticut United and 1-0, as mentioned, to Philadelphia. In those matches, they struggled to create offense and have not been able to sustain possession. Kiesel. Holmes. Schneider Mimi nods this away for a Cincinnati corner.
Give ourselves the space away from it. Give space away from it before we go.
The 17-year-old Ademar Chavez towards the back post and unable to send it back centrally was Sammy Lachikar. Here's the phase of the game that Cincinnati wants to be better in. It's putting pressure on New England to force them into a mistake. Revs have been very mature on the ball, have not found themselves in poor positions. Just as you see there, just that bit of pressure allows Cincinnati to win the ball back and maybe enjoy possession a bit. McIntosh, a shoulder into Vasquez. This looks much better from Cincinnati. Long throw into the box. Knotted around, and Mimi will clear it away, but only as far as Michael Sullivan. Chavez just stumbled. And now, our first changes of the match.
Stay on it, stay on it, stay on it. You don't, guys. Keep going, keep going.
Revolution 2. Entering number 11, Carlos Zambrano, and leaving the field, number 65, Judah Sakira at this 57th
Carlos Zambrano will come on. Judah Sakira will come off. Oliveira, a nice little touch to earn possession. Can't slip it in to Masindin. Now Cincinnati looking to break, but Chavez once again loses his footing. Now things in a bit of flux. Cincinnati trying to take advantage. And just an errant ball. The shot from Matias Vasquez ends up hitting the back of Chris Mbayasim. Now Jaden Da driving at the defense. Can't connect with Javon Masindin. New England is stretched right now, and this is Chavez. Ademar Chavez just loses possession. After a frazzled few minutes for both sides, New England trying to settle things. They are in front by a goal.
Get back on side. Get behind. Come on, Chuck, come on. Keep going. Carlos, go in the middle. Left shoulder, Will. Right. Leo, you can go.
was turned over. Mosquera. Arena. Played last year with North Texas FC, was on their 2024 championship team.
Good, got him, got him. From this side.
And now we're gone. Kiesel trying to steer this forward. And a corner coming for Cincinnati.
Copy that, how's that?
It was one-way traffic in the first half. Cincinnati has changed the flow of that traffic through 15 minutes here in the second half. For all their good work, good fortune, can they find a goal to make the most of it? Played short. Chavez. Throw in now.
Good, Carlos. Good, Klein.
Charlie Holmes into the area. Jaden Da able to nod it away. Holmes into the area once again. This will take a bounce right into J.D. Gunn. Not as easily taken as he would hopes. Ascendant just does so well to control possession. Zambrano into McIntosh. Oliveira, another miss hit. One thing for Pablo Moreira. After he took over late last year, really learned how to manage a team. Really enjoyed his time with the first team as their head coach in the last couple of matches in 2025. Felt like it was a crash course in what it was going to take to build a team as well as lead a team. And has taken all those lessons into this year as he is leading New England. They've looked good through the first two matches, even though they had not earned all 3 points from either match. They sitting on 4 points right now, 2 shootout wins. Looking for their first outright win in regulation this season. For Semi Castellanos, the head coach for Cincinnati. I asked him about all his time in MLS, 10 years across multiple clubs. The time that sticks out to him the most was his time with the Red Bulls. Jesse Marsh, Bradley Carnell, and Chris Armas all on one staff, as that is a foul. He just learned how that staff met every single player where they were at. Learning about their backgrounds, learning about what is important to them. And wants to take that into account as this second team head coach now. Carlos Zambrano was held up, so that is a foul. Masindon struggling to work forward, but he is fouled. And again, a lot of hand fighting. Sinden is the one that will have the talking to. So although he was fouled, he's the one that has the conversation with the referee. And then Michael Sullivan also has a word. Zambrano perfectly to McIntosh. Oliveira's shot is blocked. Extremely well set up by New England on the set piece. Just too much traffic in front of Cristiano Oliveira. What an excellent ball into DeMario McIntosh. His one-touch pass really put it on a platter for Oliveira. Too many bodies in front. Now a corner for New England. Oliveira. Zambrano drives to the byline. There was a late whistle. And it means a goal kick is coming. Flipped forward, Eric Klein. Can't completely win possession for New England. It's long throw. Zambrano slides it forward. Makai Wells trying to set himself up to take it on his right. Now Ademar Chavez, who was a beast in the open field, down by a second defender. Now the time of the match where substitutions potentially going to be made. How can Impact subs change the match? Makai Wells will let this run out, and those substitutions will be made now. So multiple subs being made for New England. As the first one we saw will be for Cincinnati. Jack Mize will come on for Matias Vasquez. Rod George, Alan Oyerwath, and Miles Morgan will all come on. Jaden Da, Javon Masindin, both come off.
Substitutions for the New England Revolution 2. Subbing in number 21, Miles Morgan, for number 77, Makai Wells.
And Makai Wells, who has the game-winning goal, also will come off.
For number 10, Jaden Da. And number 18, Alan O'Rourke. For number 23, Javon Musandan in the 69th minute.
Come on, Jack. Come on. Come on.
70th minute. Still just a one-goal game. But now with Alan Oyerwath and Miles Morgan coming on, some scoring firepower being added on. Miles Morgan had the only other goal of the season for New England prior to today. Morgan scoring versus Atlanta in the opener. And Alan Oyerwath, the Ugandan national, A player that the entire franchise is looking forward to not only breaking out here in the second team space, but breaking into the first team. Morgan. McIntosh. That'll be New England with the throw in. Mimi fires into the box. Oliveira controls. Morgan does not get a clean strike on it.
Come on, Mimi, double down there. No way out.
Have a look. Jake, organize it.
Hurtado will connect with Chavez. Long ball forward is cut out by Demario McIntosh. Wonderful first touch by Zambrano. He'll slip it forward. George sneaks through two, finds Oliveira. Cristiano Oliveira! Rebound! George doesn't take the shot, decided to set it up for a teammate, but it was blocked away. McIntosh's cross blocked away. New England will not score from this foray forward. Revolution win back possession, however, and look to put the pedal back down. Zambrano on his left. The rebound is missed out on by Cristiano Oliveira. He was deemed offside, but Zambrano's ball just screamed across the face of goal after hitting the post. And even in it, Oliveira had to have felt he was offside as he mishit the shot. But now New England just inching for that second goal. What does Cincinnati have to say? Holmes. Mize has his entry dealt with. Arena is fouled and a free kick for Cincinnati. Cincinnati came out with good energy the first 10 minutes of this half. New England settled things, as you'd expect for the home squad to do, and for a team that's in front. Recently, a couple of chances on goal. Now they have to defend. Leo Oraena puts the ball into the box. No clearance, however, by George. Michael Sullivan, and then J.D. Gunn makes the save. Ball spills away, and then a clearance for New England. Nervy moments for New England. Oliveira trying to pick things up. Now Yair Ramos in possession. Launches the ball towards the box, and J.D. Gunn will collect this time. But again, another sequence. Eric Klein loses possession. Chavez wide of the mark. What is happening right now for the Revs? So here's the entry. George, no clearance, and so Sullivan just sticking around in the box. Puts it into a dangerous area. Initial save is made, but then the ball drops out of the hands of J.D. Gunn. Cincinnati can't dispatch it. And Those are the moments that you have to have and finish on the road, especially when you're down if you're Cincinnati. What poise will the Revolution show for the remainder of this match after such a nervy sequence? Can Cincinnati take advantage of the momentum that they are building? Still a lot to unfold in these final 15 minutes and change.
Perfect. Again. Let's go. Drop off a little bit, Jack. Drop off, Jack. Drop off, Eddie.
Shannon plays McIntosh. Oliveira finds Oyerwolf. This cross is headed away. Morgan. Oliveira. McIntosh, floating ball. Zambrano on his right. Lets it rip, and it's too high. Oyerwolf does not trouble Fabian Morosic, who has had a busy day. Great ball forward. Hurtado on the touchline. Cincinnati can't keep possession. Morgan was too far down the touchline as he threw it in. Zambrano speeding forward. Morgan with options. Sherrod George can't head that one on frame. Jack Mize. Big time prospect. Cannot slither past Jake Shannon. Off this deflection. Cincinnati has possession. Arena works back to Will Kiesel. 80th minute.
Now you release Miles. Good. Go together.
Morosic finds an outlet. McIntosh steers out to Oliveira. Cristiano Oliveira was offside. Cincinnati plays quickly. Still plenty of time to find an equalizer. Hurtado. New England has the numbers behind the ball. Ramos. Out wide. Holmes. Kiesel. It's the first time we've seen Cincinnati in possession, really. And just as I say that, possession loss. And Zambrano, an aggressive look forward.
Stay, together, guys. Shorten it up,
Aina turns it over. Oliveira looks forward. George towards Morgan, but Michael Sullivan is there to deal with it. Sherrod George, with his defensive work, earns a throw-in for New England.
Keep going, Jack.
Shannon slides towards McIntosh. Shannon into the box. Mimi back towards the 18. Schneider Mimi finds himself in possession again. Zambrano takes a touch through. Now Morgan. Too many bodies around him for a clean strike. But New England will not let Cincinnati out. Zambrano wins the corner. As we move to the 84th minute, Zambrano will take this corner, came on as a substitute. And New England would love some insurance to secure their first win at home this year. The man on the pitch right now, just cramping. So time will tick. Sammy Lachakar back up. Off the short corner. Schneider Mimi sends the ball in. Morgan will control.
Sharp on the ball. Sharp on the ball. Cristiano, stay that side.
McIntosh. Back to Jake Shannon. Possession also important now as New England holds on to this one-goal lead. Can you be crisp in possession? That's how to play off Zambrano. And now out of possession. Can you stay aggressive but be pragmatic? Can you close down space?
Here we go, Charles.
and ensure that Cincinnati has no way forward.
Entering
Gavin DeHarts comes on
and leaving the field, number
for
41,
Cincinnati, and David Mosqueda will come off. Slip forward to Hurtado, hits it first time. Shoved in the box by Mbaya Sim, but nothing that would warrant a penalty. Michael Sullivan slips it forward, and Cincinnati is on the board. Charlie Holmes hammers the shot, and we are level. New England 1, Cincinnati 1. Michael Sullivan, the center back, steps in and says, I'll help out the attack. As he put a perfect ball in, Charlie Holmes made no mistake. And New England and Cincinnati on level terms as we enter into the 87th minute. Holmes, a member of the Seattle Sounders Youth Academy, coming up. Played his collegiate soccer at UConn. Now that New England has conceded, what is their response? Another match in which they've dominated possession, dominated the ball, dominated the opportunities. Schneider Mimi dominating right now. Miles Morgan draws it in, and New England with an immediate response. Revs back in front, 2-1. Schneider Mimi gliding in possession. Nobody shuts him down, so Miles Morgan, he gets to the end line, and that will be an own goal on Cincinnati. It looked like Sammy Lachakar would be the guilty one. So Morgan is claiming it, but after Morgan got to the end line, was just trying to put the ball back inside the 6, and it looked like it tapped off of Lachakar. No matter for New England, after giving up the lead, they go right back in front. And now, can they sustain this lead for the final 2 minutes plus added time? Or can Cincinnati find another?
Goal, New England Revolution 2 at the 87th minute.
Jack Mize tracks this down. Mize has options in the box. Works it himself. Mize stopped by J.D. Gunn. Talk with Coach Castellanos about Mize. He's a very intriguing prospect. U.S. Youth International and came up through the Borussia Dortmund Academy. Showed great skill there as he worked into the box, but could not really test J.D. Gunn. England preparing another substitution to see this out. Looks like Sheridan McNish will come on. So Cristiano Oliveira will come off, and it will be McNish who enters the fire for the final minutes. As we're in the 90th, New England looking for its first win this season. They've drawn in their first 2 matches. It looked like they might have drawn this match with Cincinnati shocking them with a goal. And then, minutes later, they find a go-ahead goal. Zambrano stonewalled. by Fabian Marosek. That would have been the finisher. Door still open for Cincinnati. Michael Sullivan joining the attack again. He had the assist on the goal. Jake Shannon puts his body on the line. And almost a foul outside the 18. The fourth official announcing a minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time. That's what we get to enjoy. Hurtado. Cut out. Now Oyerwath. Into Schneider Mimi. Mimi just gives the ball back to Cincinnati. Mize. Possession loss for the moment, but Mize wins it back. Now the substitute to Hart. And McNish slides under him. So a throw in for Cincinnati. We've already played a minute of our minimum of minimum of 3. Ball's launched into the box. Mize mishits it. And this will roll out for a goal kick. And precious time will tick off.
Hey, keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Hey, turn, turn, turn. See it, see it, see it. Up and in. Second ball.
J.D. Gunn sends this away. Oyerwath wins the first ball. Sherrod George heads it to Miles Morgan. Tap forward to George. Sherrod George now sees Miles Morgan try to shield off his defender. And as the ball rolls out, this is how you kill a game. So Morgan will be in no rush. Into Morgan. Back from Mimi. Hurtado sends it forward. Nobody there. And now Cincinnati in some trouble.
Hey, hey, ready, ready, ready. Come on, keep going.
This ball is out off of McIntosh. Only seconds now. There is the final whistle. New England with their first home victory of the year. The final, Revs 2, Cincinnati 1.
Thank you all for coming, and please get home safe.
And New England now with 7 points on the year after securing all 3 points in this match versus Cincinnati. Well, now it's time for today's man of the match, which is brought to you by Adidas. And it's Mekhi Wells, who had the opening goal for New England. Just a well-worked attack all the way from the clearance from J.D. Gunn as Wells gets things started. Schneider Mimi's beautiful ball to Javon Masindon, one-touch passing, and then Wells finds the back of the net. New England wins, and Mekhi Wells is your Adidas Man of the Match. Well, thank you so much for spending some time with us this afternoon. New England victorious over Cincinnati, the final 2-1. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, my name is James Hadnot, saying so long from Rhode Island. Don't forget you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS.com and OneFootball. Have a blessed evening.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.